Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia from True Soul Intuition. We're here to do the reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I didn't think I was actually going to do a reading today because I woke up and I was all choked up. So I'm going to apologize in advance if my throat's just really sore right now. But it felt like I needed to get this message out. I'll quickly go through my disclaimers and that this is a general reading, so it may not be specific to your story. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then feel free to explore any other tarot reader out there, and there are quite a few amazing readers. Roles can be reversed, so I may refer to a card as being you. You may see that card as being the other person or current situation you're dealing with. And this is a timeless reading, so even though I'm posting it now in November, or the end of November, literally the end of November, you may watch it sometime next year and it completely resonate with you. And that's just how Spirit works. It's the right message at the right time. So we're going to get an oracle card to see where your energy is, an animal spirit to see how you're, how you're processing things. Like this is where you're in, like the situation or the guidance. The animal spirit is like your personality, and then we'll get detail and a shamanic medicine card to round it off. So that's going to be my standard type of reading for now, unless I decide to change it up. And that way we can see what's going on for you. So, can I please have an oracle card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? Can I please have an oracle card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? If you're returning to my channel, welcome back, by the way. I appreciate any support that I'm getting from out there in the masses. And I know it's only new, but it's really nice to have people come back and watch again and it resonate again for them. And if you're new, please like, share and subscribe. Okay. So I forgot to say that in the intro. I'm really bad at it sometimes. Okay, guys. Where's the energy at for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Orphaned. Yep. I knew it. Because I'm like just chilling, watching TV, letting my throat rest. And I was getting urged to come forward, and I thought, okay. I actually thought that my phone was gonna not play the game today, but my throat started feeling better, and yeah. So yeah, a lot of cancers are feeling like this. This is a lack mentality. I don't have enough. I'm not enough. I'm depressed. I'm sad. I'm a Cancer moon, so I relate. This type of energy has actually been floating within the Cancer collective as a whole. You're just like sitting in the middle of a place, and it's just like a wasteland around you, and that's only because you've made it that way, Cancer. You've made it a wasteland of your life. And I know this seems a little dark and dreary, but it's like that's how you feel. It's like I'm like seeing Mad Max in the Thunderdome. Like it's shit's about to go down, and it's like almost like an apocalyptic type of energy, where it's like it's like, yeah, it's like people are being fed to the wolves, and it's not the right attitude to be in, or it's like sitting in an empty nest and feeling like you're, it's just really like pitying yourself. Okay. No, I'm going to take that back because that's a little bit too harsh, and I apologize. Yesterday I came down hard on Gemini because Gemini seem to be hiding themselves, but Cancer's sort of like in this really low vibrational, I don't want to do anything, I just want to sit here and do nothing, but I want everything to come to me. But it's just it's kind of just lazy. That's why you feel like you have nothing, because you're actually not doing anything for you that benefits you. Yeah, it's just like sitting in the middle of a place and just everything around you is just completely destroyed. that's interesting. 5, the number 5 breaking down to like change and conflict, competition. You know, definitely conflict here for the Cancer Collective. Let's see where your energy is actually at. This may be a current situation where you're feeling kind of isolated or sad or depressed. So let's see where your actual energy is at. Can I please have an animal spirit card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? Oh, that popped out, but it didn't want to come all the way out. I need it to come out. Can I get an energy card or animal spirit card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? Thank you. The rabbit. Yep. And the lion. Ooh. Okay. I know what this is saying to me, Cancer. For me, the rabbit is about being scared. It's like, you know, it's like fear. Fear. This is what's stopping you from feeling this lion energy. You look, it's almost, you know, it's very similar, but really here you're trying to act like, yes, I'm above it all, I am Mufasa, I have integrity and strength and I'm amazing. But that's all shit, because here you are really underneath it all, because of their rabbit coming out first, the first energy. It tells me that the rabbit is dominantly your energy. And the rabbit, you know, it's in this particular deck, yes, there is a bit of a luck factor here, but it's almost like a hit and miss with you. And you're just so scared to do anything. And you're putting on a front. Okay? Very similar to the Gemini, actually. Putting on a front here of this really powerful person, but really inside you're this over-vigilant, patrolling, low-vibrational rabbit. But that's just how you're feeling, you know. It's like this sort of like you're thinking about what you don't have, you know. It's just a really lack mentality and scared for your life. Fear. This is also fear for me. It's like the bunny rabbit looking up, you know. It looks up, looks around, makes sure there's no eagles, no predators, goes down quickly, jumps, you know. It's like very small steps, but not big enough. But it's like, but you know, you're quite happy to vocalize that you're this person, you're the lion, but truly underneath it all, you're the rabbit. You know, it's just like, this is also advice from Spirit to live with integrity. And Mufasa, I just want to say Mufasa, I'm referring to Lion King. You know, he knew the natural law of things. He did his duties. He took responsibility for things. He didn't just, no, he didn't put, oh, okay. Yeah, he knew the formalities of things, you know. He knew where things were supposed to go in their place, you know. He didn't break the law. It's really pulling up Mufasa here, you know, like the Lion King. The circle of life, you know, but the life around you is kind of like a wasteland. Instead of being like these beautiful, abundant African plains, you're just sitting in a wasteland, because that's what you've created for yourself. And slowly but surely this wasteland will become harder and harder and harder to deal with. And you're not coping. You're really not coping, Cancer. It's like the law of attraction. You attract what you are, and what is around you that's negative, you know what I mean? You've attracted that to you. You've put yourself, and you made these decisions for you. That's why things have happened that way. So we're going to see what kind of energy is coming towards you in love, life and career. What energies are coming towards Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in love, life and career? Okay. Oh no, not again. Not again. The starfish and the bat in reverse. Okay. Okay. Alright. Starfish. Dog in me right now. Literally. Every reading. The starfish is about someone shallow. They are within that water element. You see that? A downward facing triangle. But they're so caught up in how they look and feel and how they appear to others that they're not really very deep. You know, they're bright, they're sparkly, they're shiny, but they lack depth. So Cancer is really deep. There's like this really superficial. No, okay, this person's not superficial. They're just very shiny, and it outshines you. In fact, okay. In fact, I would say that this person is really showing you up. The starfish. This person is really showing you up. It's like you're going, but I'm like Mufasa, and this person's like, well, kind of you're not. You know what I mean? It's like they're a little bit pointy pokey at you. They're like, you're not really, because you've got all this colouring in here. So there's a lot of like heat wave distortions. For me, I'm just seeing like heat waves and distortions in your energy, and this energy, you know, is very still and calm. You know, okay. I just heard the blind leading the blind. You've got all the vision, you've got all the power, but you come from a place of fear here. So that's why this bat can't see. That's why the bat's in reverse. It's a low vibrational type of energy. So you've got the starfish, but it's like the starfish can't see what's hidden. Oh, they can't read your mind. Okay. They can't read your mind. And it's like you're coming forward as, I am a lion, I am Mufasa, hear me roar. But it's just like, but you're roaring from a place of fear and lack. You know, it's not good leadership here. And what's happening is that you're not providing like the starfish with the right types of energy. It's like, there's a lot of anger and distortion in your energy, Cancer. There's like a simmering boil here. You know, it's like, but you know, it's like you've got this really nice parts of you, and then you have these dark shadowy parts. But these, you know, look at that. It's kind of like, you know, dusk. Like the sun is setting on you. It's like sunset and dusk. I was like, dusk till dawn. That's not good. Those are vampires. You know what I'm saying? So you're definitely conflicted about how your world is right now, and your world isn't how you've imagined it to be. And the thing is, because of your lack of leadership, or the fact that you're not leading forward as Mufasa, you're putting up a mask of Mufasa, but you lack the vision here to lead. You lack the vision. Look, there's a confused state here. And the thing is, the air element gets turned into the earth element, which is low vibrational. For me, the bat is usually seeing in the dark, seeing things illuminated, seeing things clearly, finding their way through the dark. But in this one, it's just literally, this person is lost. The starfish, because they're not deep. They need guidance. They need, okay. Okay. You want someone to help you lead. But this person isn't a leader. This person is a follower. Because they're very superficial. They're not super. Okay, it's like they're not. Every time I say superficial, they say no, they're not superficial, but they are mindful of what people think and how they're seen. And the fact is that they literally don't have any forward thinking. You know what I mean? Like, this could be why you don't feel like, why you feel orphaned, why you feel alone right now. What energies do these two share? What energies does Cancer and a starfish, their energy share? What do they share together? What do they share together? What energies do they share together? Whoa. Yeah. See, it's I'm hearing love. Okay, they just told me. The energies that you guys share is that, I'm going to explain this card to you. The reason why I always like this particular deck is because a reader of one of my favorite readers, Adelina Bond, and her channel is the Mana channel, Manna. If anyone ever wants to look at her readings, she's amazing. But she describes this card as an SOS card. You know, the green is love. The energies that you share is that you don't know how to ask for help. Because this is an SOS. I need help. I need help. But this is the energy that you share. I don't need help. But it's low vibrational. It's earth energy. So it's slow moving. And it's like you're getting, you know, it's like I said, it's the blind leading the blind. You're leading with your tail end in the air. Like that's going to help. It's not going to help. Upright, this is being aware of your environment. In reverse, totally blind. Blind leading the blind. And the moth is quite sensitive too. And green is like the heart chakra. So it's like, yeah, there's love here, but something's not right in this situation. Yeah. All right, we're going to get some detail here. Yes, just like the Cancer. This energy could be easily remedied, but you have to do the right thing. You have to move with integrity. You literally have to move with integrity and lead. You can't just sit in fear and think everything around you will fix itself, because it doesn't. It won't. In fact, it will get worse because you don't know how to ask for help. This is asking for help. SOS. I need help. Help me. If you're in a dark place really badly, you need to talk, because this is the energy that you share with this person. Your starfish. It's not good energy. In fact, I feel concerned. And the bat is totally unaware. They're unaware of how the Cancer's feeling right now. That's the problem. What have you gotten yourself into, Cancer? Yeah. Okay, here we have the star. The stars. Okay. What else does Spirit want to say? It's Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Something has to be healed here. Something has to be revealed as well. It's like reaching out for help. I feel like it can be about wish fulfillment, usually. But it's like wishes falling on deaf ears. Okay. It's like the rabbit hears it, but it should be Mufasa that hears these wishes, that wants to heal things, but because it's coming from the rabbit's trying to fix things, but the rabbit is too fleeting. You know, it's scurrying around, you know, yeah, see, the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is clear communication, but in reverse, it's literally not being able to begin something properly, and it's come right underneath that lion energy there. So it's, okay, they just said stabbing yourself in the throat. Lack of wisdom, lack of leadership, lack of clarity. Because, you know, the sword is about communications, about clear thought, about, you know, and the dude's meditating here. But in reverse, yeah, it's like you want to fix something, but you don't know how to say it. You don't, or you're not thinking right. Okay, you're not thinking right. It's like you're making wishes, you're manifesting things towards you, but in a way that's going to kick you in the butt. What did you want, Cancer? Oh, isn't that interesting? Libra card. For me, the Ace of Swords in reverse paired up with this Libra card, because, you know, like Libra is about truth and justice and balance, And the sword of justice is in reverse here. The sword of truth and justice that Libra usually carries is in reverse. So there's like lies. I'm just hearing a lot of lying. There's an imbalancement here. Well, it's just not even an imbalancement. Okay. Well, no, there is something that is unbalanced, but it's like, it's actually your mentality, Cancer. Your mentality is, you know, it's like based on fantasies, which is not giving you the reality of what's really happening for you. And the thing is, here's the Justice card, which has landed on this moth in reverse, okay, well, placed there. And for me, it's just like those two pairing up. It's just that there is an imbalance here, you know, like a really bad one between these two energies here. One wants to make it's almost unrealistic, Cancer. It's almost like you're being a little bit unrealistic here. Yeah, okay. And here's the Six of Cups. One more, please. Okay. The Tower and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I don't know, Cancer, but I feel like you're kind of reminiscing right now about old lovers, maybe about just about the past and how much better it was back then. You know, like it was so much easier back then. It's like you're replaying memories, which is causing this Star and Ace of Swords in reverse energy, which is like lack of clarity, mental clarity. Or, you know, it's like almost like a fantasy type thoughts. And the Six of Cups is about nostalgia, looking at the past, you know, wishing you could go back to the past when it was easier, but, you know, boom, the Tower, everything falls down, everything's falling down around you. You've been sitting in that tower. You've been sitting in that tower reminiscing about how it used to be or how it was for you, and not realizing how much that type of energy is damaging what's happening now, Cancer. And it's just like, boom, sources come in and they're like going to topple that tower down, because you need to come down. You know, you're not a damsel in distress. Get down from that tower. Get down and sort your stuff out. Because right now, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, nothing's solid here. There's no solid foundations. There's no solid offers coming forward. It's like a lack of opportunity. Because usually it's like good news. But paired up with this... paired up with this Tower energy. This also may be a younger earth sign. I don't know if anyone you know, relates to that, but here you have just this Tower coming down, everything falling down around you, and sources making it that way for you. It's like, now you need to learn the lesson, because for some odd reason you've manifested some real bad shit into your life, and it's not good for you. Okay. You have a lot of fears of people leaving you. Abandonment issues. Okay, yeah. This is my abandonment issues card. Okay, you have a lot of abandonment issues. But really, it's you know, you fear someone walking out on you, like someone that you love walking out on you, and you don't know how to fix it. Yeah. So you feel it at a distance, and okay. They just said, no. Dark night of the soul. You're depressed. Super depressed. And you're going inwards to find all the answers. But that's, you know, it's like the rabbit energy. It's a little... The Hermit. You've withdrawn. Because you're just, yeah. You're not thinking right, Cancer. Yeah. Page of Swords. This is a younger air sign, or you've been spying. You're spying on somebody, or stalking somebody, or looking at something. Interesting. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. This is quite complicated. Three of Pentacles is usually for me is like reconciliation, rebuilding, new foundations. But it's like, okay, they just says you're depressed, you're feeling low, you're feeling alone, isolated, at a distance from somebody that you obviously care about, but that's like coming crashing down around you, right? And it's like, if you're not spying or stalking on this person, you're actually looking at things with a very, very, very narrow point of view. Very narrow. It's like you're only seeing this fantasy, all this abundance for you. You're not actually seeing the true reality, because there's an imbalancement in the way that you're seeing things, in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse is usually isn't a great card. I mean, it's not a horrible card, but it's just like lacking clarity, lacking communication. It's a lack mentality, and you do feel like that with the Hermit. He's a little bit homeless. And it's okay. You need to get your shit together, because your tower is about to crumble, and it's not good news, and it's not going to be rebuilt on its own. You have to do the work and get it sorted, Cancer. Fix the situation for you. Fix yourself. Fix what's going on around you. Be Mufasa. Yeah. There's the King of Wands. So there may be an opportunity. He's the People's King. He's someone that's, he's quite popular with the people. He's quite well known. He's charming. He's kind. And, oh, I don't like that. And it's like, I just heard, when I see this card, he's the King of Wands, which is a really kind person. But look, it's sort of like switching to this, really, it's like, this is what the king looks like if he gets kicked out, or he's it's like a negative part of his soul. But I'm just hearing mine. That's mine. You know what I mean? Holding back, feeling negative about things, not releasing stuff, holding back. But this King of Wands is usually really, really, really popular and calm, and he's elected in by the people. And he's the people's king, and he is an opportunist. But for some odd reason, it's like a lack of opportunity, and it's like, but a lack of money as well. And I just see a grumpy old man instead of this beautiful happy king sitting on his throne and his empire, ruling his empire. Yeah. 9 of Wands, just a huge burden. It's like carrying the weight on his own. This King of Wands is carrying the weight on his own. You're the Hermit here. You're very narrow-minded, or very narrow point of view, but you're not doing anything that's productive, because that can be about rebuilding, cooperation. It's like you're not playing the game right. And the Princess of Swords is usually quite an immature type of energy, or it can be quite rude, and but it's just impolite, lacking social grace. And that's unusual, because Cancers can be very charming, but just right now I'm just not feeling the best. And this King of Wands over here, which could be your partner or a person that you're working with, they just feel burdened by the situation, and they're holding back. They're like, it's like almost like withholding money, and or feeling like there's not enough money because it's just constantly being burdened on them. And it's, okay guys, I don't know why I'm getting this, but it's not good for their health. I'm just seeing the tightening around the stomach. And it's just like, he's pulling it tighter and tighter and tighter. And, you know, it's just telling you there that the body's fragile. The scarecrow is, you know, it can be easily broken. I just heard martyr. I don't know what's going on, guys. But it doesn't feel good. Okay, I'm just going to get the Psycho Tarot for the heart. I think we need some more positive energy here, so we're going to ask for some advice. Can I please have some advice for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus about this current situation? What needs to be done here to fix this situation, please? What needs to be done to fix the situation? Oh, okay. Well, they said take it. Flow, embrace, and rebuild. Okay. One more, they said. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Simply love. All right. That's the Six of Cups, by the way. Oh. Just remember how it was. That's how it should be now. Love. It's, you know, you look at this. I'm going to show you this, guys. Because I love it when they do that. Look. I'm hearing that song again. I don't know why. You're asking for healing here. You know that you're affecting somebody. It says heart flow here. You know what I mean? It's just like, can you see that? The star is reaching out for this person here. But I'm hearing, forgive me, Father. Oh, me, Father? Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. I heard that song all week, and it's been tough to get that song out of my head, and it's playing again. So obviously, even though I've been reading for other star signs, the song keeps coming forward. So everybody's in this, you know, it's like a forgiveness. It's like an offering. I don't know what it is, but be mindful, guys, about this. See how he's grabbing his heart here? I would be careful. Whatever it is affecting somebody's health here. And here's embrace. This is the World card. This is about movement. You know, movement. Moving mountains. I'm just getting... just literally moving the earth, moving the world for you. This heart flow card is about a completion. And it's like this person has been moving the world for you, been trying to rebuild and love you. Look at that. Look at that card. It's time to start moving and rebuilding what's been broken. Don't sit there feeling sad for yourself. Get up and get this shit rolling. Spirit is mad. Spirit is frustrated. It's like I can hear them saying, I've been trying to say it. I've been trying to say it, but I can't. The burden's too much. The burden's too much. And something's not healthy here. And this King of Wands is really beautiful energy. You know, this is a passionate person. This is someone that, you know, that's the charm on them. The charm on the King of Wands. You know, they're loved. You know, there's someone from the past. But it's like the tower's breaking. The tower's falling down. Everything around you is falling down. And Spirit wants you to rebuild it. Because right now there's no loyalty. There's no solid offer coming forward. There's no opportunities here. Unless somebody starts rebuilding this relationship. Or just you. Do you know what I mean? Like, Start with this. What do you love, Cancer? This is my flow card, but this is like, you know, my heart flow. Yeah, because I think here, look, this is actually the Tower card. You got 2 Tower cards. Look at it. I think Spirit's going to zap you in the ass, Cancer, if you don't start rebuilding whatever it is that's broken. They really, really, it's like that, you know, I'm getting yelled at, but it's not me. And they're just saying, remember, 6 of Cups is about remembering the past in a loving and compassionate way. Remember how it used to be. And use it. See, the sun's behind them. It's happy times. It can be that way again, but you need to fix the distortion here. You know how I was saying there was distorted energy around you? It's the same. You know, it's like fragmented energy. Oh, Cancer. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to lecture you. I do somewhat relate to it, but I mean, I am a Cancer moon, so I've been kind of feeling a little down, but I'm lucky because, you know, I have good guidance and good people that come in and talk to me and redirect me. So, you know, get out there and talk to people that give you good advice. So we're going to get a shamanic medicine here to round up the reading for your Cancer. Okay. I know this seems dark and gloomy, but look what they're showing me. You know, it can get better. It can be like how it used to be, but there needs, you know, recognize where your heart lies. Who are you loyal to? Who are you loyal to? Who are you? You know. They just asked me to get a card from the top and from the bottom. Okay. Mystical Shaman and the Jaguar. Okay. They actually came out in reverse. So it's like, you know, it wants you to focus on this. I'm going to read the Jaguar first. 28 breaks down to a 10. You know, is there something you're definitely not doing here with the Jaguar energy? So I'll just get the medicine for the Jaguar. And it says, what in your life needs to be released? What have you carried around with you far too long, which is ready to let go of once and for all? Jaguar medicine is available to heal the fear so you can allow it to go. It's time to come out of the shadows and end the shadow games that you have unconsciously agreed to play. Call on Jaguar to unfetter you from toxic relationships and recover your natural instinct for the right people and right situations. In reverse, let's go back. Let's go back. They made me pull it out. You're not talking to the right people. You're not getting the right information. You're not getting the right guidance. You're not listening, they said. You're not listening. It's time to listen. It's time to listen, Cancer. The Mystical Shaman. That's 11. It's a manifesting number. 38 breaking down to 11. Oh, bit of positivity, guys. Yay. Oh, this one's, okay, this one can be, I think it's quite big. Yeah, okay. The medicine for the Mystical Shaman is, be careful what you pray for. Oh my gosh, so on point. The Mystical Shaman cautions you against relentless attachment. Oh, the Mystical Shaman cautions you against relentless attachment to a certain form that you think will make you happy, prosperous, famous, loved, etc. However, in seeing your dream come into being, you have considered that you were willing to sacrifice. Oh gosh, sorry guys. However, in seeing your dream come into being, have you considered what you were willing to sacrifice for it? Perhaps you've been telling yourself a certain story for so long, the story that only when you reach this particular goal will you be happy that you will arrive. You didn't even notice you're no longer the person who wanted those outcomes. You may have moved beyond those stories. Perhaps it's time to admit to yourself that you need to imagine a new story, that this new story is more in alignment with who you have become. This is one moment in millions of moments in the continuum of life. Let it go. Let it be just a story and move on. Better tales are waiting to be told. I'm just going to say it. Get happy, Cancer. Get out of your yucky little negative space. It is that, doom and gloom here. It's not good. And what it does is the more you sit in this energy, the more it festers. And it's like it just starts sucking on your soul, and you deserve better, Cancer. So get up and do the work that you need to do to make yourself happy. Just to make yourself happy. Simply love. Simply love. Radiate love. Be Mufasa and lead with integrity. Do the work. Take responsibility. I'm hoping this resonates with somebody out there. I'm hoping that you don't hate me. I'm a Cancer moon too. I know it's telling me to fix my stuff too. Mine's an emotional stuff, but guys, I'm a little bit further ahead in the journey here. But I know what this is like. And it's not great energy. So get yourself out of it before you get further and further and further away and get lost. You're going to lose yourself. You know what I mean? Come back, realign yourself, find out who's really truly your friend or who loves you, and focus on that. Get it right. Alright guys, take care. Bye.